I know I wanted to talk about WrestleMania and give you guys the opportunity to have like videos that document all the information and everything about the Showcase of the Immortals coming up this year. But I think before we start talking about WrestleMania, we need to talk about how important the Royal Rumble is this year for a variety of reasons, and it all goes back to Royal Rumble 2021, which in my opinion is one of the worst pay-per-views of not just 2021, but one of the worst pay-per-views we've seen in quite a long time. Because the booking was... The booking had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. And that any question that you could ask was answered and then changed a few weeks later with how the booking went, because not only did Brock Lesnar defeat Big E at day one in a fatal four-way, but Brock Lesnar would then end up dropping the WWE Championship to Bobby Lashley, only to win the title back in Elimination Chamber. It was a bumpy first couple of months if you were a WWE fan. I remember seeing this in an episode of the Wrestle Talk podcast where they put it into perspective. You had you had Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, a sidetrack at WrestleMania, then back to the bed with WrestleMania Backlash and Money in the Bank. It was a bumpy first couple of months as a WWE fan. And to get this sour taste out of our mouths from last year, WWE needs to focus on that first and foremost to make sure that this year's Royal Rumble is something that not only they're proud of, but that we as fans enjoy. Number two is, let it be where you show that there's a plan for WrestleMania that you're going to stick to, because as Michael Cole says, every year when Royal Rumble starts, the road to WrestleMania has officially gotten underway with Royal Rumble setting up tonight. So let it be where Michael Cole's decree of the road to WrestleMania being underway actually carries some weight, because fact of the matter is, you're going to stop believing it if last year is any indication, because a lot of what we saw really had no bearing on WrestleMania. It really had no bearing on WrestleMania. I mean, yes, fine, Brock and Roman did, but can you tell me anything else that was a part of Royal Rumble that ended up having a part of WrestleMania, or being a part of WrestleMania in some form or fashion? Please fill me in, and I will give you the props down in the comment section for reminding me something that I may have forgotten. But the fact of the matter is, it is important. Royal Rumble is important to help us springboard as fans our interest into the road to WrestleMania. And you could use the Royal Rumble to start feuds and get people interested in what to expect in the next couple of months, because the longer it takes, the more interest you get. And you have to figure that there are going to be some feuds that kick off at the Royal Rumble, with rumors persisting that Finn Balor and Edge will have a gimmick match of some kind at Royal Rumble, and it will likely be the end of Finn Balor and Edge's rivalry. It may be the first Royal Rumble, in my opinion, or to my knowledge, to house a Hell in a Cell match, because there were rumors of a Hell in a Cell match taking place between Edge and Finn Balor on the Showcase at Royal Rumble, not even at the Showcase of the Immortals, at Royal Rumble, and that would likely be the end of the feud. And you have to remember, in a previous news video, I did mention that Edge's contract will be expiring soon enough. So Edge may be in the tail end of his career, but I think WWE will let us know when the time comes for Edge to hang up the tights for the last time. The fact of the matter is, that's not it. As the feud between Kevin Owens and the Bloodline will come to a head, as the rumors are, or the expectations are, Kevin will fight the Tribal Chief in a rematch of the match that took place 2 years ago at the Royal Rumble. But the only difference is this will not be a last man standing match, and this match will have fans. And you also have to figure that a certain Bloodline member may have a part in this match, because the rumor is Sami Zayn will play a part in Roman Reigns' road to WrestleMania. But that is for another video down the road. But I cannot understate how important the road to the Royal Rumble is for WWE this year. Number one, because you need to get the sour taste out of our mouths from last year. But number two, it is because by the time the Royal Rumble comes, we will know if The Rock is going to be a part of WrestleMania. And the same could be said for John Cena, more than likely, and Logan Paul. Right now it does seem like John Cena will be a part of WrestleMania in some form or fashion, as the rumor has it that John Cena will be competing at the Showcase of the Immortals. But again, another video. We'll save that exclusively for a WrestleMania video. But we will find out. It has been said if The Rock will be a part of WrestleMania at the Royal Rumble. So that's number one. The most important thing for the Royal Rumble is we will find out leading into the Royal Rumble if the winner of the Royal Rumble will be the number one contender or not. Because there are rumors that The Rock will fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. There are rumors that Roman Reigns will compete both nights at WrestleMania. And there are rumors that if Roman Reigns does not compete against his cousin, that there is a backup plan in place. That there is a backup plan in place to take care of things. And that backup plan is Cody Rhodes. And we move to our next segue, and our next segue is the fact that apparently Cody Rhodes' involvement in the Royal Rumble will not be a surprise, even though technically WWE could have brushed it off and had it where you had Cody Rhodes, the same vignettes play, and you either did it after the Royal Rumble or you did it where basically people knew Cody would be returning soon, and you just had it where those were the vignettes. I'm not saying that Cody is not going to get a hero's welcome back, especially bearing in mind what he did at Hell in a Cell with Seth Rollins. But the idea that Cody Rhodes would not be in a championship match at WrestleMania is WWE missing an opportunity to tell the story that has been on everybody's mind since Cody came back to the company. And I think, again, to show how important WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble is, and why our story starts here, is how underwhelming the surprises were last year. Cody Rhodes would have been well above. Even if people knew Cody was coming back, the surprise of Cody's return would have been well above what we got last year with Bad Bunny and Shane McMahon as two of the surprises that come to mind in last year's Royal Rumble. But the fact of the matter is, WWE, you have to understand how important the Royal Rumble is, not just to the road to WrestleMania, but to give people something to look forward to and to start the show, to start the road to WrestleMania on a high note. The first thing you gotta do, though, is get the sour taste out of our mouths from last year. But this has been the start of the series. I may try it different ways as we continue through the videos, and I just want to put out there now, I will be doing profile videos for the 2023 Hall of Fame class of the 2023 Wrestling Express Hall of Fame this year, which I did a few years ago to try something new, but I'm going to try it again this year, and we'll do actual research this time and put together better videos, or try and put together better videos than they were the last time. But either way, let me know down in the comment section below, how important is the Royal Rumble to you this year? And just in general, how important is it to set the tone on the road to WrestleMania? With that being said, though, I am done for the day, and I will see you next time. I'll see you in the next video.